What's the worry here, Nick? You've lost some of your talent as an actor?
No.
Nick, I love you. I mean, and you look great too. My mom's gonna go, how'd he look? I'm gonna say, amazing.
Oh, well, thank you.
He says he loves you, but he went in a different direction.
I'm done.
Nick, what is the best and worst part about playing Nicolas Cage?
Wow. I mean, it was terrifying. I am still recovering from it.
One of the things that I related to about your character is that I get invited to a lot of birthday parties that I don't want to go to, and after your kidnapping, I'm not going to any.
Well, see,
And you inspired me to do that.
see the thing I have to say about this is that, you know, if somebody wants to invite me to their birthday party, I'll go. I mean, let me see if we have a, you know, we have fun or we can have a good conversation. But you can't pay me to go to your birthday. Then it's not cool, you know?
Right.
And so if you do, like this guy in this movie, accept $1 million to go to somebody's birthday party, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that something's probably going to go horribly wrong, and does. And that's where the comedy comes from in this movie.
I heard that Tom wrote you a letter.
Yes.
You know, when you got the letter, were you like, what are we on, Little House on the Prairie?
Well,
Who writes letters?
that was a good move on his part, because I had turned the movie down a few times and I didn't know where this guy was going to go. I really didn't know what Tom had in mind. And when he wrote me that letter, I knew he was intelligent, I knew he was sensitive, and I knew he was a true film enthusiast. So that assuaged many of my fears. I was still in this high wire act through the whole process of filmmaking, but it's good he wrote me that letter, because that was the way in, and that helped.
Could you look any more beautiful?
I could look more beautiful, but I have to wear clothes.
Tone it down for the rest of us.
I'm saying legally.
I just love her. It's a good thing I don't have epilepsy, by the way.
I think I might have a real gift for it.
Good, because we got another mission for you.
No.
I told you last week when I saw you, I got very upset when you got shot in this movie. I can't see any more.
Telling everybody.
Well, you know what? Buy a ticket. But I can't see any more comedians.
Cut that part out. You gotta say,
Okay.
Tiffany, I was very upset when I saw something that happened in the movie.
Tiffany, you may or may not.
Don't say that.
Okay.
You gotta say, Tiffany, something happened to you in the movie and it upset me. That's it.
Tiffany, something happened to you in the movie that really upset me.
And baby, look, I know it's upsetting. It upset me too the day we shot that scene. But know this, I will be back.
All right, well, we're here with Tom Gormican, who's the director of The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I mean, could you get any more words in the title? I get nervous every time I say it. I'm afraid I'm gonna up.
You sound exactly like my mother, who tells me all the time that she believes the title is too long.
I heard that Nick Cage turned down the movie at first, but you wrote him a letter like Laura Ingalls Wilder on Little House on the Prairie. How many letters do you send? Are you Amish?
I hadn't sent a letter in a long time, but I sat down and penned one to him with my writing partner, Kevin, and we said, Nick, listen, you know, you've done every genre of movie equally well, right? But if we do this movie correctly, like you get to play every genre within the same film. And then I said, it's also a piece of performance art where you get to play with who people think you are versus who you actually are. And we can basically, you know, take that idea and play with it. And he loved the idea of a piece of performance art with a character as Nicolas Cage.
I gotta be honest with you, when I saw this movie, I was like, this is gonna be horrible. It was one of the best movies I have seen in so long. I needed a Xanax. There were so many twists and turns. No, I mean, that's supposed to be heartfelt. I really meant that because I was so impressed. I was sitting on the edge of my seat. I was like that person that talks in the movie theater gasping.
That's amazing. Huh?
No, I mean that from the heart. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Cage? It turns out we could have just walked around.
Wow, I guess so.
Well, this is the menage a trois that nobody asked for, but it's what you're getting.
Yeah.
Everybody
I
asked
asked for it this morning. I asked my wife. She said, what happens in the premiere stays in the premiere.
Now, guys, this is such an interesting movie. You know, what appealed to each of you about taking on this project?
I am so happy that you're here.
Nick Cage, I love you.
I love Nicolas Cage. Are you shocked?
No.
Yeah, okay. So I think it starts there. Can I say the F?
Say whatever you want.
We all
if you say I'm beautiful after you say it.
You're gorgeous. You're not as gorgeous as Nicolas Cage, I'm sorry.
He is really beautiful.
But we all love Nicolas Cage.
When he looks at you with those baby blues, all of a sudden
That's-
you're like, what's happening here?
Wait, was this the first time that you met him on this movie?
Yes, it was.
It was mine too.
And all of a sudden, I'm not the only gay one.
I'm Nick